Welcome to Big Bad Pete Gaming.
Hey folks, welcome back to another Big Bad Pete Gaming YouTube video. And I will have to apologise about this video. It's a bit late. I am going to the Beachhead Brawl, which was held at the Beachhead Expo in Bournemouth, which was a 40k tournament, 6 games, 212 players, and it was a fantastic time. I had 6 brilliant games going against 6 brilliant opponents. So one thing I do like about Beachhead is that you can have your first game on a Friday night, which means you can have 2 in the Saturday evening, lunchtime and afternoon, and you have 3 on a Sunday, which makes it much more easier for me, and it's because it's spread out. So that's pretty cool. So out of the 6 games, I won 3, I lost 3, and out of the 212 players, I came 74th, which was better than my result of last year, where I only won 1 game out of 6. I can't remember where I came in the placings, but 1 out of 6 game was not. It was good. It was still a fun time, but it wasn't a good result. This year was much better. So I'll be definitely going next year. It's one of the tournaments I always wanted to go to. So in a few seconds, I will show you my army of what I took to the event. But I have 3 shout-outs first to do. The first is to the Greater Good Painting of my mate Sam, who painted my Gravis Apothecary, and he did all the base toppers for all the lava base toppers for my whole army. Well, apart from one guy, because it was a lieutenant, I had to make that myself simply because I did not order enough base toppers. But that's my own fault for that. But he painted all the base toppers for me, as well as the Apothecary in Gravis armor. I can't pronounce his second name because it's weird. Anyway, the second shout out is to Wasteland Craft, who painted Adrax and Vulcan for me, and he did a fantastic job on them. So thanks for that, Waste. And the third person getting a shout out is kinrosstabletop, who I got all the 3D printed base toppers from, and as well as the Blade Guard conversion bits for the Blade Guard unit that I stuck with Adrax. So they all got thunder hammers, and they all got dragon scale storm shields, which I thought would be pretty cool with Adrax, because Adrax wields a hammer himself, and he's got the cape that has the dragon scales on the back. So I thought that would be a nice little thing for him. So let's go and have a look at the army. So here's the whole army overall. I took Space Marine Salamanders, and I took the Forge Father Seekers detachment. So let's have a closer look at what we actually got. So over here we have a lieutenant leading 6 Blade Guard in an Repulsor, 5 Intercessors. Then we have 10 Infernus Marines being led by Falcon in a Repulsor. Then we had 6 Aggressors with the Flamestone Gauntlets being led by a Captain. And I can't remember the enhancement right now off the top of my head, but it's the one for his unit that he leaves. Each of them gets a +1 more shots with a torn weapon. So they were D6 plus 2 shots. So minimum, they had 18 shots. Maximum was 48. Being with them being strength 5, because the detachment rule, because if they shot anything within 12, they got +1 strength, and twin linked. And with the captain, he reduces strats by once per turn. He reduces strat by 1 CP. So he had a very useful one in the shooting phase. But normally it would cost me 2, but with the captain it cost me 1, giving all my torrent weapons for that unit devastating wounds. I did that a couple of times during the games, and it was very cool. Next, we have 6 Eradicators, 4 with melter rifles, or 2 with multi-melters, being led by the Apothecary. And he had my second enhancement, which was that once per turn I could turn a saving roll or a hit roll to a 6, which was useful. I think I used the once for each, a couple of times for each way, but mostly 6s to get the lethal hit because of his ability. Next, they're also in a repulsor. Next, we had another unit of 5 intercessors. The sergeant had a fun hammer and hand flavor, same as the other one. I always put one on my home objective, and the other unit I put into strategic reserve, so they could try to do something. Then last units was Adrax with 6 Everblade Guard and another Impulsor. So yeah, that was the army. I'm going to get some better pictures of the characters and certain units, so bear with me. It is Falcon. He was my warlord. And thank you again, Whistling Crest, for doing this for me. You did a fantastic job on doing it. I still don't know why they have put that purity seal on that back there, but it's on the back. So yeah, 360 degree of Falcon. Yeah, I did have a slight accident with him though. I think it was game 2. I put him on top of a building so I could get ready to deploy him and stuff. I accidentally knocked the building, so he came off his base, and that fire banner thing snapped on me. So yeah, I need to do a little paintwork to cover up that super glue there. But it's quite lucky I don't have to do the same for the base, so that's pretty nice. So yeah, that was my warlord. The second model that Falcon painted for me was Adrax. And yeah, he's pretty cool, I do like him. I just love that he's done the motor effect for both the weapons on the hammer and on the spear. Groovy. So clean and tidy. I'm trying to think there. Yeah. So here are the blade guard. I used conversion bits to make for Adrax. As you can see, they all got hammers. They all got new different heads, and they all have dragon scale pattern shields. Yeah, there's a few bits I need to redo. I was a bit of a rush to do these guys. So yeah, here comes the shields. And I also need to redo the eyes. I'm not very good at painting eyes at the moment, so yeah. And here we have the apothecary that the Great Good Paint did for me, and he did a fantastic job on it. As well as he did a fantastic job on all the base toppers apart from the ones on Falcon and Adrax. So yeah, that was the apothecary. Big fan of him. Do you know what? That's why we just finished from turn around. And here we have the 6 eradicators that the apothecary was leading. And I do like them. They're probably one of the favorite units in the games. Them and the aggressors. And the aggressors will be coming up next. Yes, I know I need to put the chapter symbols on their shields. As I said, sorry, not chapter symbols, company symbols and stuff. I was a bit of a rush. And I also need to redo the eyes and stuff. Keep with the orange eyes, because I think it's this salamanders with the glow for the fire that they do. It will make the lenses glow more orange than the other colours. So that's why I chose orange. The captain that led the aggressors. He was a bit fiddly to paint, especially with the cape. And I sub-assembled him to try to make it easier to paint, but then it's just, as you see, when I was gluing it back together, I realised I missed a couple of bits, like on the bolter bits. So I've got to do a touch that I have to redo. And here we have the 6 aggressors with the flamestone gauntlets. I believe all the shoulder pads I have with the salamander symbols actually are the salamanders with they're not transfers, they're actually on the plastic. I think I ordered them from a Bits website, just to order them for all the aggressors, the eradicators, and a couple of characters. Yeah, I thought it'd be easier to do that there and try to do transfers because I've never done transfers before. So yeah, that's the army showcase. So in the next couple of seconds, I will start going through some of the game footage and game pictures I managed to take. The game pictures I took and the footage that OG Death Dog took. So see you in a sec.
That's Big Bad Pete Gaming. Remember, like, sub, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Hi folks, before we go through the game reports and stuff of the few pictures I took and the footage that my mate OG Death Dog took, which he did a great job on. If you want to see more of his stuff that he's filmed, please check him out. So yeah, a shout out to you, OG Death Dog. Thanks for filming all this for me. And looking forward to doing this again with you next year. So yeah, cheers man. Game 1 was the Take and Hold primary and Search Destroyed set deployment. I faced George Howe, and he was running Ultramarines doing the Blade of Ultramar detachment. In his list was a Judicar, a Lieutenant with Combi Weapon, Magnus Calgar, Robert Gilliman, who was the Warlord. He had 5 Intercessors, then he had 5 Assault Intercessors with Jump Pack, 6 Blade Guard, Gladiator Lancer, a Interceptor Squad with the Plasma Guns, a Infiltrator Squad, Redemptor Dreadnought, 6 Victrix Honor Guard, and a Vindicator. So I was a bit worried because I have never played against the Victrix Honor Guard before, so I did not know how they worked. It was a good game, but I think I was able to split him to go into 2 different directions, which helped me out the most because he went to the 2 other corners. Well, I didn't go to the middle. He had some really bad luck with Gilliman, because every time he tried to ran him and roll a 2, then he would do either a CP or do the Gilliman's free thing, and re-roll it into a 1. And he never attempted to try to do the long charges with him. So I think Gilliman didn't do much of a threat in the game simply because he wasn't used correctly. He died, I think, turn 3. Eradicators killed him in the 1 shooting phase. He stood back up with his 6 wounds. Then my aggressors with the captain charged him in the combat phase and killed him again. The aggressors were definitely the VIP of the game simply because they killed Gilliman. They killed his 6 Blade Guard with the Judicar, and I think like 1 over 2 units that they killed. And basically at the end of the game they were on his home objective. Then but he did manage by his turn 4. He did get his. He got Magnus Calgar with the Victrix Honor Guard almost onto my home deployment. But my turn 4, I was just able to with the Falcon with leading the Infernus Marines. I think maybe 1 more shot from the Repulsor to take out the last Victrix Honor Guard. I was able to wipe out all 8 Victrix Honor Guard because it was the Calgar, the one with the 2 Victrix Honor Guard that come with him. So yeah, then in the end, it was just a crazy charge pile of like a unit of Intercessors, the Infernus Marine Falcon charged Calgar while he was on my home objective, and just Falcon just went in first and killed him 1 turn. So yeah, it was a good game. I won 90 points to his 39. So yeah, that was game 1. So game 2, which was still Search and Destroy deployment, but it was Lynchpin as the primary. My opponent was Stu Robertson, and he also ran Ultramarines doing the Blade of Ultramar. And in his list consists of a Lieutenant with Combi Weapon, Magnus Calgar with the 2 Victrix Honor Guard, Robert Gilliman. Then he had a unit of 5 intercessors, a unit of 5 incursion squad, a repulsor executioner, a second repulsor executioner, a scout squad, a unit of 6 victory honor guard, and 2 vindicators. And he also had a unit of wardens of Ultramar. And he had 1 allied, which was a ministerial priest, which I believe he stuck on his helmet deck and just left the whole game. And well, it was, I think, out of all my opponents, he was my most favourite opponent, simply because he slowed things down, he explained things, and if I did like little mistake, he would point them out to me and try to correct me and help me out that way. So that's why I voted for him to be my favourite player of the event. And again, I was worried about going against the victory honor guard. This would be like this only the second time I faced them. And I lost that game. I lost 43 points to his 96. But I was still kind of, I managed to kill all his victory honor guard. So it was still a very nice game. He was, as I said, he was my favourite opponent out of the whole tournament. So I look forward to facing him again. Game 3 was against Robert Whitehead, playing Dark Angels doing the Wrath of the Rock detachment. In his list, he had Azrael, Captain Terminator armor, a librarian, and Lion L. Johnson. He had a unit of 5 Deathwing Knights, a second unit of Deathwing Knights, a unit of 6 Inner Circle Companions, a Landspeed of Vengeance with a Plasma Storm battery with a heavy bolter, a unit of 3 Ravenwing Black Knights, a second unit of 3 Ravenwing Black Knights, a Ravenwing Dark Shroud, 2 units of 5 Scouts, and a unit of 10 Stone Guard. The librarian, if I remember correctly, the librarian led the Stone Guard, Azrael led the companions, the Terminator captain was one of the Deathwing Knights. Yeah, it was I know, as you can see in the picture before, it was primary was Persiafoe, and it was a crucible battle. I'd have to say, I think the VIP in that game was Adrax with the Blade Guard, because they kept passing so many saves. The Black Knights always shooting into them, and managed to killing Azrael. The 6 Blade Company. The Separate Companion. Sorry, the Stone Guard, the Librarian, some of the bikes. Then my Infernus Marines and aggressors kind of held on the other side, on the sides, go and just keep doing the flaming thing against doing the devastating flames against the Terminators and stuff. Even with him having the once per game thing, having the far up against thing, I just did enough that I was able to get through all the stuff. Yeah, so it was a good game. I won that one. I had he had 54 points to my 95. So yeah, it was a good game. So game 4 was Scorched Earth primary with the Crucible battle. My opponent was Dan Ray. He ran the guard doing the Grizzle Company detachment. In his list was a Commissar with the enhancement that lets him join the Ewa Ogre unit. A Lord Solus, who was his warlord. 2 Robodawn commanders. A unit of 10 shock troopers. A second unit of shock troopers. A unit of 6 Bulgren. A unit of Canadian heavy weapon team with mortars. 2 Lehman Russ battle tanks and 2 Lehman Russ demolishers and 2 Scout Sentinels. in that game. I played too aggressively. I left my guys in the open too much. And with how much damage-free weapons he had, it was just not a very good matchup with me. And I think it was like turn 4. I had some really bad dice rolling, trying to save one of my repulsors from being shot. And basically, when that died and the unit died afterwards, straight from another tank, I knew there was no way I could bring that back out, because that was my last 2 long-range anti-tank stuff. When that was gone, the game was not going to come back to my way. It was still a brilliant game. I even managed to charge into the ball grids, which I thought was pretty cool. I had Adrax with his 6-blade guard, Vulcan by himself because the First Marines died to his other tanks shooting them off. And he, like the previous turn, he had his Ogrins and the Commissar charge into my repulsor, didn't kill it. So now I just charged in with those guys and managed to wipe out all the Borgrins, and I took the Commissar down to 1 wound. I think that probably was my favourite bit of the game there. I lost that game. He had 94 points to my 55. But I'm looking forward to hopefully playing and getting him sometime in the future. Game 5, the Primary's Terraform, deal with the sweeping engagement deployment. My opponent was Matt Hudson, and he was running Emperor's Children doing the Peerless Bladesman. He had in his list was a Winged Demon Prince of Sinesh, a Lord Exultant with the enhancement Blinding Speed, another Lord Exultant with another enhancement called Disseration. He had a Lord Carpophidus and Lucius the Eternal. He had he had 2 units of 5 Infractors, a unit of 5 Tormentors, a Chaos Land Raider, 2 Chaos Rhinos, a unit of 2 Chaos Spawn, and a unit of 5 Chaos Terminators, a unit of 6 Flawless Blades, a Mauler Fiend, and 6 Noise Marines. And, because the terrain setup and stuff, there was a kill lane right in the middle of the board, and it was a 12-inch gap, roughly about a 12-inch gap between the thing. So I think 2 to 3 turns, he didn't get the Flawless Blades out to try and charge through, simply because if he did, my aggressors would overwatch and just try to kill someone with the fire. So I think he was a bit scared of that. Turn 2, I lost my Lieutenant and my 6-blade guard to Lucius the Eternal, a unit of Tormentors, and one of the other characters, and he did his Defiance Out thing and wiped out the unit. My following turn, I got my Eradicators out and just saw Lucius Eternal got within 12 and just shot him off the table. And my aggressors kind of went up and killed the other stuff. I think he didn't play aggressive enough with that game, so I was able to pick off 1 or 2 units per turn, which was able to get me a lot of points. I think by turn 5 I tabled him. I was really close. I'm not quite sure off the top of my head, but I think it was still a good game. He had a very nice army, very pretty army, and I won that game 73 points to his 71. So it was a very close game. I think if he played a bit more aggressively, he would have won that one. But I think because he was a bit scared of charging to flamers, that he held back a bit too much. So yeah.
Yeah, but you have to, either be
discarded. So 2 from the last round, plus 1 for discarding. I gained another in this round, and I've just discarded again. So
I've been trying to buy
Any of yours will be discarded this afternoon.
yeah.
I want to buy it just to paint it, really.
Yeah, it's a lovely set. So get that free.
Right, turn you on now then, Pete.
Turn 2.
Going into your turn, I'd like to split some of the points that you're on before, right?
Yeah, I'm before now, yeah.
So you've got a terraform for your home.
2 to chance. Secure more mans and extend battle line. Okay, so don't care about the flame. I need to kill that rhino.
Yeah.
But then I need to kill the stuff that comes out the rhino. Or do I just get the guys out of the graveyard out and just go for my objective?
You can do it.
Who's going to get it?
It's actually the base here, what's doing that.
So it's a character and 5 infractors in there.
And they're like, kind of like legionaries, they reroll wounds on objectives.
Yeah. OC 102?
All of them are OC2, apart from the ones OC1. So I could obviously fall out onto the objective as you get destroyed.
So I know if I get out, it just means next turn, then Lucius is going to charge into them and basically hope and kill them. But with that and do something else, we'll choiceless. Same command base, we were in there.
2 and 1.
I get a point for terraform.
Cascade versus
Cascade
Cascade.
as well.
Not only in my command base, because we completed that in your turn.
Just by a barrel.
Do that.
And the
Let's do
moment
that
we're
right
not
now.
red, not like goes down next to Oh, I thought you was going to Overwatch. No. Yeah.
Put back on his launch phase.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big log at the moment.
Right, here we go. So it was marked for death on your side. Everything I can't see. Negative terrible.
See, try to go there, it's going to be suicide next turn. It's that, flawless plays. Because I won't make it overwatch you because you hide behind cover. And I don't exactly want to sacrifice that just for extra points. I will run that poster. It's cute. It's just a little Oh, nailed it. I don't mind sacrificing that for that.
Game 6, which was supply drop and super engagement deployment. I faced Jason Perkins. He played Space Wolves doing the Stormlance Task Force detachment. In his list was Ajax Rockfist, leading a unit of 10 Wolfguard Terminators. Borjan and Fell-handed just for the extra CP per turn. Lieutenant with Combi Weapon with an enhancement baiting withdrawal. He had Lorga Grimmar, Murderfang, and a Wolf Priest. If I remember correctly, the Wolf Priest led a unit of Headhunters. The Wolf Priest had the Portent of Wisdom enhancement. In his battle line, he had a unit of 5 Intercessors. And his other bits was a Storm Raven gunship, a unit of 6 Thunderwolf Cavalry, as I said, with the Wolf Priests, Wolf Guard Headtakers, 6 of them, with Ajax the 10 Terminators. Then he had 2 units of Wolf Scouts, the Kill Team ones. I've never faced them before, it was quite interesting to see them. I think in one unit he killed almost like 2 of his own Wolf Scouts with overcharging plasma. Yeah, so that was his list. And I think I messed up. Instead of going for, I think for the first turn, I got engagement in front. I should not have gone for that. I should have gone for, just got rid of it for a CP at the end of the turn. And just put my repulsor that I sent up the one flank to get into the third quarter to go onto the objective that would have disappeared turn 4. So hopefully instead of only having to score one turn there, it'll give me 3 turns of scoring on that objective. And the same with the other flank, I should have sped up that my repulsor with the lieutenant and the blade guard up to try and go for the objective that disappears turn 5 and give him another threat to deal with. Then I think by turn 3 he decided to get just because it was the last game of the thing. I think we're all pretty tired of him. He decided to go for it and just charged with everything. So his Terminators with Ajax charged into my aggressors, and he had Murderfang Borjan, and the Headhunters had charged into my Blade Guard with Ajax, and the tank, my repulsor, and basically, I was surprised with my aggressors. I had one aggressor and the captain's still alive for being charged by the 10 Wolfguard Terminators, and because of that, I decided to spend 2 CP to interact with Ajax. So I killed, I think I reduced the Headhunters down to like 2 guys and a Wolf Priest. But then next turn, Lord Grimlar went in with Murderfang, and Borjan just killed Ajax and the Repulsor. Turn 4, I basically ran my Impulsor away in case he ever got break down as a second objective, so you'll have to try to chase it. And I had some really bad luck with turn 3 because he actually charged his Wolfguard Terminators into my Repulsor that had Falcon and First Marines in it. And for one turn, I could not get them out of the vehicle. And because of that, I think they didn't do no damage that turn because they couldn't get out, which really helped him. But they were still pretty cool. My advanced marine when I did get them out, because they did just basically kill Adrax and his 10 Wolfguard Terminators. I think there might be 7 at the time, but basically with the devastating wounds just wiped them out. Then it just came down just to him scoring points and stuff, and suddenly he was not sadly, it was a fantastic game. I learned stuff, but I still lost it. And the score was, he had 88 to my 31. And then, so yeah.
Let's just have a quick look. Let's face it, this game is going to go one way or another real quick.
Yeah.
It's not over by any means, but
It's not looking
I think I'm definitely going to lose to Travis.
the primary was
Let's do against the Repulsor. And I'm not so sure.
2 to 6 models, so they're fine.
Yeah.
yeah, I've got a rough
Never even thought about it, to be honest. Yeah, 2 to 6. Okay, right. These guys will fall back. Because the Steelers are exactly the same.
which was one better than last year. So I'll take the little improvement. Last year I lost by 1 point my last year, which makes it even.
This is going to be sticky.
That last game was like really close to whoever you play, and again 6 and just as close. I'm going to quickly go see how my team are getting on. My friend's nearly done, so we might just run.
I'm going to spend 1CK to get my on your home. Yeah. That's
Right. Oh, I haven't even declared my oath target. It's these guys.
Yes.
shooting.
So I'm just going to move up my combi lieutenant.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to throw grenades, is he?
He might throw a grenade there. We'll see where we line up. Right, so we'll start off by shooting Flamer here and Big Gun here.
Yeah.
Big Gun. Hits.
Toughness 12.
12. Does wound. AP 3.
Nope.
Definitely this is dead. 5 damage.
Taxi, blow up! No!
And yes, now we get to learn, do your guys die?
No!
Football. See when they scored. He's really into it. Flamer. Only 2 shots. Both wounds. 2
I dropped the window so now, should you?
2 inches ends on your blade guard, my man. Cool. Don't need to do that for me. Let's do these 3 guys. 18. Intercessors into the blade guard. One miss. Nice. Only 5 wounds.
AP1.
Invulns.
Oh, crush, it's too dead. Bad dice, stop betraying me.
That was bad dice, my friend. It was indeed. Right, I will CP grenade here.
Yeah.
Get me out of here. I think we're coming out.
Another dude gone. And then we'll do his combi into them as well. Both there. 2 devs.
Oh, dev's taking damage?
Just one.
Oh, so one's out all wounds.
Right, Jack. What wound is your tank on?
4.
We will throw the hammer at it.
Oh yeah, because you can shoot into that combat, yeah.
Oh wait, no, I can't.
You combat still come out with your thunderbolt.
Yeah, I can't shoot into combat. Sorry, being an idiot. I can't throw a hammer at anything. So that's what's up. Over here, plasma, all overcharging.
Yeah.
Why am I rolling 1 dice? 4 shots. 1 miss.
Toughness 9.
Toughness 9. Strength 8. But I've got +1 to wounds, so it'll be 4s.
Yep.
4 wounds. Sorry, 3 wounds. Can't even count.
5 plus in burn.
Cool. 2 damage.
So he's down to 9.
I do kill 2 of my guys.
Again! That's the only problem with plasma though, isn't it?
Just broke it.
Oh!
Right, then the D3 gun. 2 shots.
Oh, the Psyker.
There's Psyker, not Psyker. 2 hits. 2 wounds. AP1.
You failed.
That is 5 damage, sir.
Down to 4.
Four wounds, yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
Go to your charge phase now.
Into the charge.
Right, start your charge phase because I have a strat. Because I thought this -2 to the charge roll.
Yeah, no worries. So we'll start over there. Into this.
Yeah, I just want my space. That's the thing.
Yeah, no, I get you. You don't want me to do what I did to you before. So what am I? I'm -2, so I've only got 4-inch charge, but I will get some in.
Yeah, you'll get in. It's just I got the space to come out now.
They're all good, my man.
So here's the backup.
Here's the backup. We'll charge over here.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I can't fail it, so we'll roll that anyway.
No. Yep.
Right, we're going to charge Bjorn in over here.
Yep. Lick Grimmer, gonna go in there, go for the head. Or is he going to go try for the...
No, it's too far.
Didn't these guys fall back?
Fall back and charge. So they'll charge in.
Yep. Does he have low lock? No. No. Does he reduce head damage or anything?
Huh?
Does he reduce damage or anything?
No, he's just a Terminator, basically a Terminator captain. I am going to be as janky as I can. I can pile in.
Oh, he's not a monster though, is he? He should be a monster because he looks a monster.
He's none of those things. He will now charge in here.
Yeah.
Right, so here's what my plan is I'm going to hit the fuck out of you with Logan first.
Yeah.
And the idea is that he'll bonk you and I'll be able to consolidate in and pile into these and they'll then attack there. That's the intent.
Yeah. I will be re-rolling ones to save there.
I assume so. Although having said all of that, do you know what? No, I'm going to go with these guys first, to be fair. That makes way more sense. Just being greedy, I'll still consolidate in.
Yeah.
Trying to do too much, my man. Okay, 2, 4, 6. We will be going for the precision on these again. And Freeze. Re-rolling everything.
Just an oath.
Oath, baby.
Yeah, but my oath is better because I get plus 1 to wounds.
We're looking for here. There's only 1/6 in there.
What's damage?
It's 2 damage, so you'll take 2 damage straight away on both. You've got 2, 4,
On the big guard or on
7. 7 wounds on the 7 on the squad first.
Okay, so I have 4 wounds. So the injured one's dead. Yeah. Leave it. Stop picking on when they're fell-handed. So that's 3 done. It was 7, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So next 2. There, he's dead. Then Ajax is fine.
Takes 2 damage.
So does he have 5 wounds or 4? He has 5, so he's down to 3.
And then we'll do... I was meant to be wounding you on 2s as well. So this will be on 2s and 2s. Three.
Yeah. Lives!
He lives.
I'm spending 3 pieces of meat in the rounds. There's nothing else I can really do.
Go for it.
My voice went down like that.
Gonna kill my head takers here, I think.
Yeah, that's the plan. There's no point. It's that. 2s to hit. 2s to wound. 4 wounds. 4 inbuns.
Don't have inbuns.
Minus 2.
But you... Oh wait, I should have done that separately. Do you want me to roll it separately, sir?
Well, you got 2 guys. You got 2.
2 guys, so the 2 guys die, and then I'd have made 1 on him. So
That's fine, yeah.
Living his best life, so.
But no more headhunters! Yes! My force is gone.
Move Mojo in. Next. 2, 4, 6, 2s and 2s. We're rolling. 1 lethal. 2s. 6 wounds on Agrax.
Pass them all! No.
Straight up there.
Well, the savage actually does D6 more wounds to everyone. I wish.
Over here now. Where can I shuffle you around? So we'll shuffle you around like that.
Yep.
Like that. We're going to move him in, so he's like that, and then it'll be...
Yeah, so basically these 3 have to go there. He can choose, and those 4 have to go there. Oh no, he could go there also.
Those 4 will go in there, and these 4 will go in there. So we'll do Arjack first.
Yeah.
2s.
I'm toughness 12.
3s.
How many?
5.
AP.
2.
Does it blow up? No. Why can't we have a blowing up miracle? Alright, then the guys inside. 1 more wound. Oh, 1 more die, sorry. 1 more wound. Good thing about these small bases, they can do 2 with the 3-inch thing.
Yeah, I've kind of been like bubbling all day, and I'm just like, yeah, my man has been lovely today. It's been quite fun. I said to him, this is possibly the worst time for me to play against him, because everything's like moving around transport, so it's just janky enough to break my head. I'd rather play net runs in this game, just because I go, let's fucking go.
How many attacks do these guys get? These 4 guys?
I've got 6 from these and then 8 from these.
Yeah, might as well roll that just in case you...
Sorry?
Yeah, roll that just in case. Oh, you're here on, no, you're here on 2s, aren't you?
Man?
No, I just figured to just pick up.
Because you're on 3 CP now, yeah?
1 CP.
You're on 1 CP. Holy shit.
It cost me 3 there, remember?
Yeah. Holy shit, you've gone through some CP this round. Alright.
I killed your headhunters for it.
Nailed it. I mean, I have no idea what
so, I'm going to pick them up. There's enough attacks.
you picking them up?
Yeah, because you're hitting on 3s, aren't you? Wounding on 3s. AP2. Yes. And each one of those is a dead guy. That's easy with that in my head. Because they have the burn that unit now.
Over here, genuinely this is up to you. I keep forgetting to do my mine. Do you mind if I do it? I keep
On the mine,
forgetting to do my
yeah.
mine.
Go on.
It does go off. It does 4 wounds.
It dies. Does it blow up? Go and blow up! No, Christ's sake.
Yeah, I forgot that it was that way. Cool. Look at me.
Why can't my vehicles blow up when I want them to?
I am running out of real estate. That's been turned, my man.
You're not going to consolidate? So then they're going to hit you back. Yeah. Do all the attacks together because they're all exactly the same thing. Hitting on 3s. Defense 4. Toughness 4 on him.
Yeah. Sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No AP.
1 wound.
Single damage because he's on just their butts of the guns basically. Alright.
Well, it's a lot more of a game than I actually genuinely expected it to be, my man.
Okay, so you killed 2 units on the objectives because my one repulsor and the second repulsor.
3.
But you only get up to 2 anyway. But you didn't recover.
No, I've been it.
Recover.
I need to kill stuff, so
Okay.
I'll fuck around with that stuff in a second.
Alright, now we go to round
2.
Round 4. I
Okay, you control 1 because there's 9 count?
Yeah, because it's not my deployment zone.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. This disappears.
Yeah. I'll just leave it there, we know it's not there.
So technically I only hold 1.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. Sadly, no. One's a no man's land you've got to control.
Oh, it's no man's land, so you don't control any of them.
Which is stupid!
So now I played at the last Beachhead, I played Solar Spearhead, and I sent an Achilles Dreadnought to wipe out his home objective, and it got me nothing.
Oh.
But I can't score defend.
Yeah. And if I get behind enemy lines,
I mean, you'll score behind enemy lines.
yeah, so I get no points in that, so random. Assassination and overwhelming force.
I mean, it's a vibe.
And 2 CP. Oath target.
It's not actually that necessary. They've got reroll. They don't fucking shoot.
I want to make sure they're permanently dead. Because that's going to at least take 1, maybe 2 turns to get to me. Which makes me, I might have 1 turn to shoot back first.
What turn are we in, man?
My turn 4, and I went first.
And you went first. Okay, and what's the score at the moment, my man?
You're winning by 19 points. Yeah, so I got 20, you're 39. Only 1 character there, correct? Huh? Only 1 character in that unit.
1 character, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I've got assassination, that's the thing. Alright. Movement. I'm just going to move these guys so they're inch away so they can't tell a charge or anything. These guys will do exactly the same thing.
Right. I'm going to spend my CP to reactive move here.
Yep. Well, that's pretty cool. I did not know you had that. That's nice.
Sorry?
Did not know you had that. So
I've used it like 4 times against you.
I haven't paid attention to it. Still just makes a 7-inch charge then. Alright,
It's not, it just makes it so you have to actually roll a thing. Run away.
yes. In case you bring it down. It's not going to do anything else.
I get you, my man, I get you.
Alright, go to the shooting phase. He is picking this unit for his ability, so all flamers and melters shooting in that unit are twin links. But that's only affects his own unit. Then I will spend the 2 CP to give this unit devastating wounds. Nope, sorry, one of them's injured. How many shots do I get? Okay, 6, 11, 16, 21, 26, 30. Okay, I am strength 6. But it's 4s because you. But I want the 6s.
Fishing! Do it.
Oh, come on. Alright. That one cocked?
Yes.
Okay. Fishing! I'm trying to realise you're my oath target, that my plus 1 to wound and your minus 1 to wound cancel each other out. So it's 3s to wound. But I want more 6s. Then take out the 1s and 2s. Okay, so 5, 10, 14 at no AP.
14 fail 4. So that kills 1, what's your dead? So?
And I did 10 devastating.
10 devastating, so 1, 8, and he's got 2 wounds remaining.
Okay, Vulcan Spear, D6 plus 3 for 7 shots.
Alright.
Okay. Freeze! Alright. But I'm fishing for 6s. Alright, so that is 3 at AP1.
So you kill him.
Yeah, and then 3.
That's what kills him.
Yeah.
3, and then there's 2. Sorry, how many was it? So I lost 1. Yeah, you've just done
4, yeah.
4 in total. So he loses arm and he's arm.
Because he had 1 left, and they have 4 wounds each. Yeah, yep. Okay, this unit. I'm going to shoot him, just try to get him out of the way. for the charge. So 5 heavy bolt pistols. Chapter 6 or 5? 2 wounds, AP1.
Two go through.
This is we'll do 1 damage each. Then I got 2 special.
Hang on, did you do 4 wounds here?
4 wounds, yeah.
Because he said he was on
1, yeah.
I must have.
Yeah. Then Lieutenant Special Pistol hits on a 2. The other guy's Special Pistol hits. Wounds.
How many damage?
2. Alright, pistols into him. That's all I can do. I hit you 3 times. I wound you once, no AP. Alright, charges. So we both know the Furnace Marines, 7 inches. That's this unit. Is that in? Don't have the CP to reroll it. Blade Guard! Die. Right. That's the only charge I got.
Do it.
1, 2, 3. Rerolling. One's the same because I don't need reroll. It's my own target. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Alright. Freeze the hit. The 6s are lethal plus the lieutenant. Do you know what? So, fish for more 6s. I am strength 5. Freeze, because I get +1 to wound. No, I have to be higher for that one. So I get this one. Okay, so that's 5 there. 10, 12 minus 2.
12 minus 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 12.
Oh.
1 dies.
2 damage.
3 dies.
And how many on our Jack?
Our Yak takes 2, so he is on 1 hit.
Lieutenant now.
Might be on 2 wounds, I'll double check.
Lieutenant.
Not that it matters because you're all 2 damage.
Alright, hits on 2s. Let's fish for 6s.
I need to I fight from death with all this as well.
Okay. That's 5 saves on our Jack to do. And he's dead. Now, do you fight on death? There's 4 of them.
Red can be our Jack. One of them fights on death. It'll be a big axe, I think.
Yeah. I think you deaf still got a game, but that was fun.
It's going to be a points game.
Yeah.
Right. Over there I attack with my priest.
Yeah.
I just need to check what his ability is. I'm not sure if he gets the first one to win. I think it's whilst leading. I will be wounding you on 4s at least. Yeah, well leader. So hitting you on 2s, wounding you on 4s. We'll hit. Let's see that again, please.
And chapter 6.
Plus 3.
Any AP?
1.
So 4 of that. Alright, once per turn, He's going to turn that to a 6. So no damage. Then I can hit you back. And I'm going to do all our attacks again because this is the same thing. Cloak on my weapons. Freeze to hit. And force to wound. Five. No AP. Get my hand dice.
Sorry, what was
5, no AP.
it? I don't know. I wasn't even listening, I was thinking about my turn.
Is that him dead? Because of that, he's now OC9. That's now the second time that's ever happened. Because he has ability, whenever his unit kills something in combat, he does it. So I'm doing a fringe back up.
And that's not an objective, remember?
Oh, yeah.
And that one's about to disappear in your turn.
That's yours. So end of my turn 4, I got assassination, and no, you didn't hold that. So I have not got anything for overwhelming force. I will discard overwhelming force for CP.
Okay. I'm not sure.
Alright, so you've got 2 objectives.
Yeah.
And what are your missions?
Secure no man's land, which I auto score for 5. And bring it down, which I'm going to bin for with my CP.
Yeah.
Skull the horde, can't do. Behind enemy lines, which I will score in a second. Okay.
Yeah, because he's just going to move here. Yeah. Alright, so far you got 55 to my 25, so you definitely got the game. But I want to see if I can kill him now. He's the target.
Right, so make it so literally impossible to get to them, alright?
So that's what I'm making you do, because that's what we would have done it.
That makes sense. This guy will run, advance, moving 8 inches.
You might need to re-roll that, because that's the border right there.
Is it?
Yeah, that's 8 inches, because that would have to be 8 inches away.
Okay. I mean, for max scoring, I don't think I'm going to even bother if I'm honest. I'll just go that way instead.
Oh yeah, because if you go here, you get in the...
Just go there.
Yeah.
Thank you, sorry about that.
No worries.
We're going to send Logan just on a little jaunt over here. I don't know why I'm rolling, I don't need to advance him at all, so he'll go here.
40k players, you have 45 minutes of the round remaining. 45
Are they
minutes of the round
no
remaining.
injuries there, is it? I swear there's one of them.
One that's on the
Yeah.
wound.
Okay.
We'll move Bjorn, he'll just come this way so he can do some shooting.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll spend, I can spend a CP here, because I haven't spent one in my turn, and I only need one in your turn to do what I want. So
you've got secure, so I can't stop that one. And you're going to ditch behind the enemy lines?
Yeah, I ditched. Oh, that's what I spent the CP on. I ditched up behind enemy lines. So.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Wait, no. What did I just... I ditched bring it down.
Bring it down, yes, because I ran away. It was the only fair we could.
That's where I spent my CP, so I
Yeah.
can't do what I was going to say.
So, because you only score a small behind, so that's 3 points because of that. There's no way I can stop that.
Right, so we are not within 12.
So just the big gun, is it?
We'll do the flamer into your unit here,
Yeah.
and then we'll do the big gun over there for a lot.
Yeah.
2, in one.
Bang!
Cool. They can't shoot, can't do anything. Flamer, 6 shots. Nice. 2, 4, 6.
5. Because it's up to 6.
Just the one now,
Lives!
Logan will do a Stormbolter. He'll hit.
5.
2 wins.
Any AP on this one?
Does a win.
Instead of wounds.
Logan will now charge. pick them?
Yeah. How many attacks?
6 hitting on 2s, wounding you all 3s.
Yeah, and AP?
8 and 2 damage 3.
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah.
Cool.
I have no 6 ability because I already used it. And he has the extra attacks also.
Okay.
So we're ready to do scoring because you can't score anymore.
You secure no man's land.
And you've got a small behind.
Small behind.
So that puts you up to 63. Okay, so we now go to turn 5. I can't do any, no priming for me. What secondaries do I get? Random. Defend stronghold and behind enemy lines. I would gain a CP.
You've got behind enemy lines here, sir.
Yes, so yeah. Okay, who's going to be my old target? Them. I oath them. I oath them.
You oath these guys, yeah?
Movements.
Do it.
At this point, it's better than nothing, so yeah.
Any reaction moves you want to do?
Let's consider it for a second. No.
You're not going to do this free one? Any reaction moves that? Okay. Alright, shooting. He's going to pick them for the twilling. These guys are going to. He's out of range. So is he. So I'm going to like 3 pistols they can shoot. Actually, let's measure this properly. Yeah, just a 3, so it's those 3. So I have a heavy bolt pistol, hits, wounds at -1. Then the lieutenant special gun hits. Yeah, guys, special gun hits. 1 wound, no AP. Okay. Charges. So I think I'm out of charge the range there, but I'm going to try and charge without handed. Will be a long ass charge. Come on, you can do it! No, not with a 7. But I got CP. Might as well try.
Hang on.
I'm not within 12.
Cool.
I roll a 7 again. So no.
Unlucky, my friend.
Yeah.
So just score it out quickly, yeah?
Yeah. So.
Well played as well, sir.
You too, man.
I genuinely didn't expect to win this.
Alright, so
you're a gentleman as well, man.
I get defend and I get a small behind. What your missions did you get?
Display of might and sabo.
Display of might and sabotage.
So display of might 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will get it because you've only got 2 units here.
Yeah.
I'll just move this on to here to get my
display
secondary. And well, to be fair, what I'll do is be a proper knobhead and Sabo with him. So
in my
deployment as well. So Sabo for 6 and display for 4.
You get 88 to my 31. Very good, man.
Yeah, well done, man. It was a lot closer than the scoreline says. And that was stressful. That was really stressful. And I You know what I really wish I'd done? Sent it turn 1. Because I genuinely wasn't expecting you not to just pick me up.
Yeah. 31 to 80.
If you want to submit, my friend. And my best record of Beachhead.
Same here. I'm 3 and 3.
4 and 2. Holy shit. With an army that wasn't meant to be good.
Right, so I went first. You had 88 to my 31.